What is up, people? What is up, people? This is Abraham Walker with 𝐓𝐫𝐢 𝐏𝐸, your Northern Virginia real estate agent. Today, we're going to take a look at the Bryant model. We're still in Brambleton, and this model is built by Pointe Homes, right? So on tomorrow's video, we'll go take a look at the Aurora model. So with the Bryant model, we have a 4-level townhouse. Now, the way it's situated, it is a 3-bedroom. Now, there is a room on this garage level or the basement level that I'm gonna show you that's right next to a full bathroom that could be a 4th bedroom. We'll see it, but the real thing that you want to know about this unit, you want to see about this unit, is going to be on the main level, which is the rear kitchen. It's gorgeous. You got to see that. So yeah, so rather than go through this door here, because this is a butterfly staircase, so we got to go up, and then we have a landing, and then we come down. You'll see it when we get inside. We're going to go through the garage. So this would be a 2-car garage, but it's a sales center right now, and then there'll be a door right here. So I'll place my ad right here. Before we go into this beautiful home, did you know that there are 3 recommended home inspections for new construction properties? If you didn't, let's work together to ensure you have the best building experience in Northern Virginia. I specialize in assisting buyers like you throughout the entire new construction process. Best of all, the builder covers my real estate commission, which means you'll have no money out of pocket for my services. I'll be with you through your contract negotiation, design center consultation, 3 home inspections, final walkthrough, and the signing of your closing paperwork to receive the keys for your new home. To get started, simply click the link in the description below to complete our perfect home questionnaire. Once completed, we'll meet online via Zoom to answer all your questions about buying a new home in Northern Virginia. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of this stunning property tour. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, now you're back from the ad. So as soon as we walk in, we have your mudroom, we have some flex space, we have an office. So this is going to be a defined office. Then we have a full bathroom. This room right here could be a bedroom. Now, there's an option that you can select to actually have this built out with a closet. I believe when you have it built out with a closet, they actually move it off to this side of the property, and then they just swap the flex space. But you can still have a full bathroom, which is right here, and then you would have your 4th bedroom if you're looking for a 4th bedroom, right? And then you have this flex room. And one of the things that you may have overlooked, but I want to point it out when we get back out here, is that this is this is a front-loading garage setup. Since it's a front-loading garage, we have a backyard. That's right, we have a backyard. Now, this may not seem like much of a big deal, but just imagine most townhouses that are being built right now are rear loading. So that means that you have no garage back here. You have no backyard. So you don't have the potential of having these 2 additional outdoor living spaces. Also, when it's a rear loading garage, usually the deck is significantly smaller because the deck now is protruding into the street, the shared driveway for all the other units. So yeah, so these backyards are sizable too. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the backyard ends at the end of this fence post right here. I don't know, I don't see anybody else that has it blocked off yet, but at least you could touch grass if you wanted to. Another thing too is Pointe offers building a deck, so this is an option. I recommend that you get this option, right? Look at how they built this deck. Look at the post. Look at the construction. All of this is going to be monitored by Pointe's contractors and developers, versus you doing it yourself, right? So get Pointe to build the deck, and you don't have to and you can just enjoy your property. Now, let's go and see the main level. But before we do, let's count these stairs. 1, 2, 9, 10. All right, so we're 10 steps up. We have this landing, and then we have some additional stairs to go to the main living level. So down the same number of stairs will be your front door. I love how they have the window over the front door. So this is like your foyer, right? Not really enough space down there to put any type of furniture. Another thing that's on this landing is your powder room, right? This is your powder room. I love that they did the tile all the way up to the ceiling. That's a very nice touch. Now let's count the stairs going from the landing to the main level. 1, 2, 5, 6. All right, so now we're in one of my favorite layouts that is on the market right now, especially since all of the Toll Brothers units in Metro Walk are sold, right? So this is one of your rare opportunities to get a rear kitchen in a townhouse, and we're gonna walk through why it's so spectacular. So we have our living room off to the front of the property here, and they have the sectional. This townhouse is quite wide, which makes this space a little bit more challenging to set up, right? Because it almost looks like this sectional is really here for this sitting area, and then your TV is kind of off to doing its own thing, right? The way I've seen people set this up is they actually will move the sectional up a little bit, move these little side chairs, or whatever you call these chairs. They'll move them, they'll kind of flank them off to the side of the sectional, or just only have one, and then there will be like a second sitting area off to the back here, all right? Another thing I like about this model, the way they're showing it to us, is there's no fireplace on this wall. Look at how much better this looks, especially in a townhouse, right? Because in a townhouse, you have these walls that kind of run throughout the entire floor. So you don't necessarily have the same problems or challenges that you have with a single family where you are trying to define spaces. See, all these spaces kind of blend together. If there's a fireplace right here, that fireplace would be bumped out most likely. You would have a bumped out wall. You have to make some modifications. Also, look at where that TV placement is at. That TV is at the proper placement. Usually when they have the fireplaces right here, they'll have a smaller TV to kind of give you the illusion that this would all work, but no one buys those small TVs anymore. That's just not happening. Now, with this dining room, so we have a 6-top dining room table, but these chairs are quite large, and also you see the gaps on both sides of those chairs right there. So this is really more like less like an 8-top dining room table. In this space, because of the width of this unit, you could change the direction of your rectangular dining room table. You could also put a square dining room table, and then my favorite dining room table of all is the circle. The circle dining room table could fit in this layout because of the width of this unit. And then look at that kitchen. Now, the reason why this kitchen is my favorite, there's a number of reasons, but let's start. First off, we have the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. Some builders don't even offer that anymore. They just have packages. Those packages don't include the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. We have a cooktop with a proper vent hood, and we have a double wall oven, including your microwave, your wall-mounted microwave. Now, I would like the microwave on waist height, right? The drawer types, but that's okay. We could deal with that. And my favorite piece of all is the fact that this sink is on this wall over here. Now, I have kids, so I don't wash dishes right now. But when my kids leave, I'm gonna be back to washing dishes. this is the proper place to put your sink, right? When you have these sinks in the island, what do you do with your dirty dishes, right? So you have your sink right here. They'll have the dishwasher on the right-hand side usually. So then you have what? You have your station set up, right? So you have your dirty dishes to the left, you have your sink, and then you have to the right, you have like the dish rack, right? So are you telling me that every time guests come over, you have to take your dish rack and put it somewhere? Like where are you all putting that dish rack, right? This is the best layout for your sink because now you can just leave your dish rack right there. It doesn't bother anybody, right? And you have a nice little workstation. You don't have to worry about what people say about it, right? Also, it doesn't cloud up your countertop space as well, right? Because again, because the sink is usually plopped right here, it kind of messes up the flow of the countertop in case you want to prepare some dough, right? Slap some dough around. But yeah, this is a great layout. And then the last thing I like about this kitchen is this pantry. Now, this pantry isn't a walk-in pantry, okay? So it's not a walk-in pantry, but it's a double door pantry. Wide, these doors are wide, much wider than conventional doors, right? There's also a little space on the side of the pantry. The pantry goes all the way up to the ceiling, and the best thing of all, the pantry is right next to the kitchen. You know, some of these models have the pantry like in another area, and you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you all cook? Now you can put your rice cooker in here. You can put your cast iron skillets in here. You could, I would leave my air fryer out because we use it so often, but you could put your deep fryer in here, your KitchenAid mixer. Well, you know, depending on what type of KitchenAid mixer you have, right? We have the 600 series, so it's too big to really be out all the time. But if you have one of those little cutesy ones, the little small cutesy ones, then you can just leave that out. But you have your pasta maker, you have your wok, you have your carbon steel pans. What else? You have your La Crucete set, right? You have all the things that you want to be close to your kitchen. And then in addition to that, we also have the deck right off of the kitchen. So you have your gas grill, right? You have your charcoal grill right next to your kitchen. So maybe you're smoking something, but then you're preparing the sides, and you don't want to have to run all the way across the house to do that. And look at the size of the deck that Tri-Pointe Home gives you, right? These are massive decks. I would say you have almost like 3 different stations here. So you have the one by the railing here. I would probably put my grill on this railing here. And then you have like a sitting room, like a place to put your tables here. And then you put some more chairs along the railing over here, right? So yeah, so that was the kitchen. That was the kitchen. I love the cooktop. It's a full cooktop too, full size cooktop. So you see how that middle burner has that full pot, that large pot right there. So that means that you could definitely fit a third, so 3 pots across here. So very nice. All right, so now let's go up to the bedroom level and see the owner's closet. Let's count these stairs. 1, 2, 15, 16. All right, so to the left of the stairs, we have your linen closet, 2 bedrooms, full bathroom, laundry room, and then to the right, we just have the owner's suite, and then stairs to the 4th level. All right, so here is your linen closet for your guest bedroom. And then we have your bedroom number 1. Now, guest bedroom number 1 is quite wide when you consider that these are sizable nightstands and there's still space on each side, right? So these units are located off of the front of the property here. This bedroom comes with a step-in closet, right? Step-in closet, which is going to be different than the bedroom right next to it. Bedroom number 2 which this bedroom is slightly smaller than the bedroom next door, right? The wall space, so if you notice, these nightstands are a little bit smaller. We're still off to the front of the property, but here you only have a single door to your closet, and it's not a step in, it's just one rod across, right? Now I know people in the comment section like, Abraham, you've lost your mind about removing doors to the closet, but look, this is a perfect example of how, you see how this closet door is banging into this nightstand right here? I mean, look at this, wonk, wonk. If you just take this door down, put a tasteful curtain up here, move this to the garage, you got yourself a little bit more square footage, usable square footage, right? So here is the guest bathroom. Since we have an in-unit townhouse, you get a window in your unit. This is your laundry room, so we do get opportunity to have a side-by-side with some cabinets. These, I guess this, yeah. So with some cabinets. So you're probably wondering to yourself, if this unit is so wide, why don't I get a double vanity in my bathroom? That's a great question. And the laundry room feels like it should be a little bit bigger. A lot of the square footage that you're seeing taken up here is due to this little walkway right here. So because of the way they laid this out, you kind of lose that square footage that you usually would have, and that's where you would have that additional space for your vanity and your laundry room. All right, so now the owner's suite, which has a king size bed, great wall for the bed too, right? No confusion on where the bed will go. I like that they just gave us one pack of windows versus two separate ones. We're off to the back of the property as well. So if you get one of these models and they back up to some green space, that'll be ideal for you. So we have your bathroom and then your walk-in closet. And like I mentioned earlier, look at the size of that walk-in closet. This is a townhouse, right? This is a townhouse. Very nice size walk-in closet. And then in your owner suite, you have a double vanity, the walk-in shower with the rain head. All right, got your bench right there. I'm glad they didn't put that the shower head off to the side. And then we have our command center with a window. Now this is strange. Why didn't they put the window right here? Right? There must be something behind this wall, because it's not, what do you call the opposite of recessed? It bumps out, right? So you see how you have the little bench seating right there? And there's a little angle to this wall. Maybe it's easier to show you this inside. So you see how they have this depth here? Interesting. I would have liked to have seen that window in the bathroom itself rather than in the command center, which is fine though. And I love these mirrors. You know, getting these mirrors installed are quite complicated because you have to have power running to the mirror, and you have to have power running to the light on top of the mirror. All right, let's count these stairs to go to the 4th level. 1, 2, 15, 16. All right, so on the 4th level, you have this lovely flex space. We have storage, we have a powder room, and then we have your rooftop terrace. I know what you're thinking. Did Abraham say storage? I did. This is one of the rare models on the market, or one of the rare builders on the market that actually put storage in their units. Look at this. This is unheard of. Townhouses, one of the biggest complaints is that there's no storage, and you just have to make do with it, right? Because the price point from a townhouse to a single family house is usually several $100,000. But look, you have all this storage space. Only thing you have to do is you have to make sure you have enough room for the HVAC mechanic to service your HVAC system, and that's it. This is great storage. Put your suitcases there. With this flex room right here, I would actually make this the office, right? And the reason why I would make this the office is, first of all, it feels very comfortable up here at this time of the year, which means that the insulation is pretty good, and also the HVAC system is doing its job. Secondly, you have a powder room on this level. I'm not sure, but I don't think you could put a full bathroom on this level. That's definitely something we could check out when we talk to the new home sales consultant, right? For your visit, when you come to this property with me, right? Oh, look at that, that's a cool looking little statue right there. Very nice. So I would have this as the office. I would point my desk facing, this window right here. So you have a nice little view. And then when you want some fresh air, right? Maybe take a Zoom call out on the deck, or maybe a client call. You could just do that relatively easily, right? Get yourself a little refrigerator up here, a coffee maker, and you're good to go. Another thing about this deck that's unique is that you have some more storage right there. That's right, so this is not a utility room. This is some additional storage, which, you know, Tri-Pointe is spoiling us. So they're spoiling us. Look at this storage, this outdoor storage. Now, one thing I would recommend is probably insulating the top of this and the sides, right? So when you move in, so then that way you try to minimize the heat that's going to be in this storage space, because it is going to get pretty hot in there. So don't put anything in there that you value. So that is it. If you have any questions about this unit or any other unit on the market, please let me know. Also remember, the builder will pay my commission. So if you are in town touring some properties, give me a call, shoot me a text message, or click the link in the description to the Perfect Home Questionnaire. Fill out that form, and we will schedule a time to meet online via Zoom to answer any and all of your questions. That's it for this tour. I will see you all next door when we go take a look at that model there. Peace.